Hey there, welcome to Drafting with Jamie Rigatti for SeemsGoodMagic.com. We're looking at a pack here, pack one, pick one, drafting Rivals of Ixalan, Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Here we are, here we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Champion of Dusk and hope we just move into Vampies because it's my favorite deck, and that's a great start to the deck if we can do it. Even if you don't end up in Vampires, this is a good card if you end up in Black. Because I will take a 4/4 for 5 and draw a card. That is good enough on its own. It gets, you know, a little crazy when you're drawing 4 or 5 cards. Pretty good. So let's take that. A little issue is we're passing an Impale, but not a big issue. It's fine. I'm guessing the person next to us is probably going to take the Impale. That's just something to think about, but this is the best card in the pack by far. Well, not by far. I mean, it's the best card in the pack. Impale's on, like, on the same-ish level. It's good removal. I like the Paladin a good bit, but anywho, this is a good start. So let's see where we can go from here. There are literal 0 vampires, so that's not something we're looking at here. This pack is very bad, I would say. Best cards in the pack. Dreadmaw, but I haven't been a big fan of black-green in this set. It just hasn't done it for me. I think Trailblazer's a good 2-drop still. I know a lot of people are kind of off the aggro train. As the format's progressing, it's pretty tough to make the aggro decks go all the way sometimes. You need to curve out and you need to draw your combat tricks. If that doesn't happen, you can lose pretty easily to the more control-y type decks. I guess that's the case in any format, really. That's the downfall of an aggressive deck. I'm going to take the Fathom Fleet Border here. I think Secrets might be a good pickup as well, but I want to kind of get my black cards while I can, and this is a good one, so I'm okay with that. All right. Now. Well, I don't even think this is a real pick. I think we're going to take Squire's Devotion because it's just such a good card. Yeah, I'm actually not really super impressed with anything, except for Thrashing Brontodon is really good. That's a really good card. A 3/4 for 3 is nice. So is that a signal? Meh. Yeah, maybe. This is a really good card too, though. And I like that this kind of sets us up to be in black-white, which is, you know, where a champion wants to be. And I personally think it's the best deck in the set. But yeah, let's take the Squire's Devotion here. Hopefully we wheel Martyr of Dusk or Voracious Vampire. That would be my hopes, but we'll see. Okay. Now, we can take Dust Charger. Are we seeing any signals? No, not particularly. This is a decent 2-drop. This is a fine card. I think Muni is fine. Divine Verdict is okay. And it might be what I take here, although I think Dust Charger is pretty good in Vampires because you end up with a lot of tokens, hopefully. So it's between the two here. I guess we will take the Divine Verdict. We don't have any actual interaction at this point. Hopefully we will Cleansing Ray for the sideboard. I think that's a good card. But I've seen people main deck it. I think it's possible to do so and not be unhappy. Because there's just so many targets in this set. Okay. I love this card. I still think this card is great. If you put it on an early flyer and your opponent can't deal with it, it just draws you a bunch of cards. That card still excites me. Doesn't make me want to move it into blue here. No. So we're looking between Dusk Legion Zealot, which is a great 2-drop. But I think I really want the second Squire's Devotion. There's also maybe an argument to taking the Conquistador, but seeing these both here makes me pretty hopeful that Vampires is actually open. But I like Squire's Devotion number 2. Okay, so that's a great card, but we're not in Merfolk. I've never got to play Merfolk with this card. I really wish I could because it must be so nice. Play as a 2-drop, draw a card, have a 2/1. It's like some value there. I'm going to take Voracious Vampire here. I think we're solidly in these colors. I don't think we're getting cut at this point. I believe we're going to get cut in black in the other direction, but that's okay. The problem is we're not wheeling anything from this pack, but I guess that's okay. There's just nothing here that makes me say I want to abandon what I'm doing. Alright. Grasping Scoundrel, Recover, or Sun Sentinel. Well, I'm not really excited about this card. I think it is playable. Even in a non-vampire deck, it's fine. This card is meh. I think I'm just going to take the Recover. Because getting back Champion seems okay. Okay, Cleansing Ray. Yeah, that's a very late Water Knot. Very, very late. So I'm wondering if this was just either a strong pack or if blue is actually open. So at this point, we might want to spec on this. This is a sideboard card, or we could take the Fixing, and if we think that maybe we'd want to splash red at some point, I'm gonna speculate on the Water Knot. It is possible we're black-blue splashing for maybe the Squire's Devotions. Yeah, so there's nothing here that we want. There's a good red card and a better blue card, so I will take the blue card. We'll see. I'm not gonna be 3 colors. I promise I will settle in. But we'll see what the next pack brings us. All right, these are all not cards that I want to play. So I'm going to take the 2-drop. I think the Teardown is a better card, but I am sort of concerned about Curve. Okay, Voracious Vampire, easy pickup. Dust Charger I will take. Okay. That's fine. Cleansing Ray is a nice card, and I would like it in the sideboard, but I think the Dust Charger makes the main in this, so let's take that. I'm going to pass these for signaling purposes. I would like to be white-black if we can. So we'll see what we open here. Blood Sun. Alright, I think this is an easy peasy Impale. It's a cool looking card, but not the card that I want to see right now. All right, we'll take the removal. Okay, Tender Shoot Dryad is definitely worth splashing, and there's really nothing I want over it. Squire's Devotion number 3 is a bit sketchy. I think 2 is probably the sweet spot. So we will take this and try to splash. It's really powerful. I'm not big on splashing, but I will make room for that. We'll try to get a little bit of fixing here. It's powerful, especially if we're creating a bunch of tokens, which we're on our way to doing with these devotions. Card is really good. If your opponent can't deal with it, you can just get two. Once your opponent gets like 2 3/3 Saprolings, you're like, oh no. Every upkeep, it's so busted. It is a little fragile because a 2/2 is like, you know, not terribly hard to kill in this set, but worth the risk. Crusty Cheeseburger. Sometimes people's names just like crack me up. Radiant Destiny. Okay. I mean, I'm still very up on that card. I think it's a great card. What's our vampire count at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're probably looking to upgrade the Sun Sentinel at some point. And yeah, like we definitely want more vampires, but I think this is good enough to take here. Martyr of Dusk is very good though as a 2-drop, but I think this is powerful enough and early enough that I do want to take it. There's also the Traveler's Amulet. Okay, hopefully we wheel that amulet or Martyr of Dusk, but Martyr of Dusk is probably asking for too much. Ooh, once again. Ooh, and there's a Moment of Craving. Oh my gosh, no! This is a really hard pick. I don't know why this is here. I would like this for the fixing. I think this is important. Martyr of Dusk is such a crucial 2-drop for this deck, and Moment of Craving is so good. I have to take the Moment of Craving, I think. And just hopefully we can wheel a Martyr at some point, or an Amulet. Okay, ooh. Moment of Triumph is kind of important too, but I'm going to take the Wilds here. And then hopefully we can wheel... Yeah, Moment of Triumph for Voracious Vampire wouldn't be terrible. Oh boy. I don't really want another Divine Verdict, but there's no way I'm playing Gruesome Feint or Canal. Why can't I say that? Canal Monitor. Canal. Whatever, that lizard not playing, he's gonna stay there. And there's nothing splashable here, so we'll just take that. That's fine. I'm a little sad about how open Merfolk seems right now, but that's okay. Another border is fine. A 3/3 for 3 is fine. We're gonna need some 2-drops though. Like maybe I wasn't supposed to take this. We were supposed to take a martyr. Curve is important. Okay. I just said curve is important, but I really don't want a Raptor Companion. Kind of need 2-drops though. I'm not gonna take a bad one. I don't know. I feel like I'm making big mistakes here by not taking these 2-drops. All right, Cleansing Ray for the sideboard is fine. Sorry, I have no self-control. I do. I have good self-control. I hate taking bad 2-drops, but sometimes you have to, and I just didn't. Traveler's Amulet's good. All right, so now we have a decent fixing package for this Dryad, which makes me feel better. But the next pack is all about 2-drops. Like, I can take nothing but 2-drops pretty much. Yowza. All right, so we were cut. Yeah, I think the person next to us is in... Not necessarily vampires, but they must have... I think they're in black and possibly white as well. So we'll see what happens here. Bad vampire decks can go all the way, though. They really can. Deep Root Champion. Okay, no. All right, so the good news is I think we'll get a Raptor Companion coming back around. I think I have to take Hammer Skull here. Deathless Ancient is fine, but I don't think it's as good as it used to be. I'm gonna take the Hammer Skull. Even though I kind of want Vanquish the Weak, but we need creatures, and this is a good one, so I'm gonna take it. Oh, that might have been wrong. Beckett Brass, Alright, this is an easy Bloodletter. And then we're just hoping to wheel Queen's Bay Soldier. Our 3-drops are solid. That's not a 3-drop, but I'm definitely going to take it. Call of the Feast versus Paladin is actually... I don't know. Is 3/1/1 lifelink creatures better than a 3/2 and a 1/1 for 4? I think this card is just super solid, but Call of the Feast with Radiant Destiny is like probably too... I don't think I can pass that up with Champion of Dust 2. That's just more bodies. Let's take that. All right. Skullduggery is a great card, and I would love it, but I think we have to be adults here and take the Direfleet Hoarder, so... I need 2-drops like whoa, and these are bad 2s. I'm trying to think if there was any point where we passed a really good 2-drop. We passed 2 Martyr of Dusks. I probably should have taken them higher. One of them was for Radiant Destiny. The other one was for... I feel like it was for something important, but maybe not. Because now I can't remember what it was, so how important could it have been? But I think this was good. Ish. I mean, how many vampires do we even have? Not as many as I would like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the tokens over here. So, yeah. Getting there. Our removal's pretty good. Impale, Moment of Craving, and Divine Verdict. I'm not a huge fan of this, but it does get the job done. It's fine. That's a good 2-drop, which I'm happy to pick up here. It's not a vampire, like I get that, but it's pretty good. Heartless Pillage is not a good card. I mean, it's okay. It's playable. I thought it was something else, and then I was like, oh no. Okay, Unknown Shores. I'm going to take it. I'm going to run it because it'll help with our splash. And we don't really have that much like double black except for Champion and Impale, which should come late. So I'm happy to pick that up and play it for this. Because then we have 3 pieces of fixing. It's pretty good. It looks like we're light on creatures, but we're not because we're making tokens with the devotions and this is a creature, so we're good. Queen Space Soldier is fine. It's better than Sun Sentinel. I mean, we can still play the Sentinel, I guess. We might be able to get away with 16 lands and play the Sentinel. Oh, wait. At this point, we do have to play it. None of this is great. What am I most likely to play? Like none of this? Okay, Hoarder number 2. You know what? Actually, I don't hate the Hoarders in this deck because of the Dryad. Making treasures might actually come in handy. Do we need the ramp? No. And then Shores number 2. I don't know if we play 2 of them. I think I'd just take the Heartstopper actually. And put that in against like big fatties. Yeah, we definitely got cut. And I knew that. I knew that at the time we were passing in pale, so I'm fairly certain the person next to us is in black and never got out of it. Because we definitely felt that. So I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to be blue. I'm not really sure. But this deck is okay. Has decent stuff. I mean, if we can get to Dryad and like they don't kill it, that's nice. Or if we get to Dryad and they kill it and we still have a bunch of Saprolings and we recover it, that's kind of cute. But it's missing like evasion. We have like no evasion. We just have, I mean, I guess we have a couple menace dudes, but the Bloodletter is like our only flyer. I'm not sure. I don't think this deck is going to do that well, but we'll see. So right now, yeah, we're at 16 lands with an amulet, which is probably fine. But maybe not. Amulet's pretty much like a land, right? Let's say so. Sure. I guess we don't have that much plain stuff. Okay. So let's go 5. Wait. So it's 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 3 sources of green with the amulet and the wilds. 10 sources of black, 7, and then yeah, like the Unknown Shores can produce. Yeah, this is probably okay. It's a little sketch, but it'll be all right. Okay, we'll see if this works. It started out well. This card's great, but then kind of went downhill, but we'll see. This can steal us some games. So let's give it a go. Try to win some games, yo. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit.